Hello folks, I'm Billy Pinnell. Thanks for joining me for another of my favourite musical moments. Now, during the week, one of my mates was listening to some music in the office where I record these programs from, his name is Dan, from his Apple Music. And I said to him, what sort of music can you get? He said, I can get anything on here, any music was ever released. And I'm going, oh yeah, let me try this out. What about two albums by Paul Siebel, one released in 1970, one released in 1971, called Wood Smoke and Oranges, the first one, and Jackknife Gypsy, the second one. Thinking, I've got him here. No, immediately, do you mean this Paul? Yes, this Paul Siebel. So I listened to both albums from start to finish. I haven't played them in a while, but they're two of my all-time favourite albums. They were when I first bought them, and they still are today. And I sort of stumbled onto artists like that by, this is going back quite a few years now. Now in Australia, where these are the origin of these stories with you emanate, I used to import American Rolling Stone magazine, because there weren't the magazines that I could get enough information from in Australia at the time. Again, this is going back a few years now. And so I would go straight to the new releases section, and there were bands like Love, the Paul Butterfield Blues Band, the Stooges, the MC5, Television, Fred Neil, and a band called Clear Light, one of the first bands I ever heard of. They had two drummers, and a bloke called Paul Siebel. And so I read about them. I just knew that they'd be things that I would like because they were on the Elektra label, and I figured that just about anything that label released I would enjoy listening to, and they've never let me down. I've bought so many albums on Elektra Records, and so the albums arrive, I listen to them, I get so much enjoyment out of them. And when my friend Dan found the two Paul Siebel albums on Apple Music, it prompted me to share them with you today. And so I'd like to talk to you briefly, play a little bit of the music from this incredible artist whose career didn't sustain. He was a singer, songwriter, musician, and his career began, he was born in Buffalo, New York in 1937. So he ventured to the hub of folk music, which is Greenwich Village in New York, and he played at coffee houses and venues there where other musicians like Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Buffy Sainte-Marie, Fred Neil would all start their careers, and that's how he started his. So what I'd like to do just in the next few minutes is just talk to you a little bit more about Paul Siebel and just feature a song each from both of these extraordinary albums. Now, Wood Smoke and Oranges had 10 songs. One of them, called Louise, was covered by artists that include Linda Ronstadt, Bonnie Raitt, Jerry Jeff Walker, Eric Anderson. And one of the critiques of the day was that he sounded sometimes like some of the early Bob Dylan folk country songs vocally. So let's have a listen in just a moment and see what you think. We'll play a track called She Made Me Lose My Blues, and the musicianship on the album was just first class. Paul Siebel playing acoustic guitars, 12-string guitar and singing. David Bromberg on dobro, acoustic guitar, electric guitar. Weldon Myrick, one of the great pedal steel guitar players, and Richard Green on violin. Here's the music of Paul Siebel.
I met her at the dance. I thought I'd take a chance, so I held her tight when I heard those fiddles play. So now I'll tell the news. She made me lose my blues. Just one little kiss and I threw them all away. I got a love so true, nothing you could do could change me. I'm gonna let it shine, just like a blinding light. But I'll go back for more. I'll be a tapping at her door. They will climb the hill when a whippoorwill sing now. of my baby. We get lost far across the sea. Now you can run in the sun, I'll play on my tin drum. So tell your ma, tell your pa, go on away with me. Oh, my guess is fine, she's a friend of mine. So when you see us come, greet us a little brass band. I do the lady, oh the lady, I do the lady.
That was Paul Siebel and a song from his debut album. The album was called Wood, Smoke and Oranges, and that was a song called She Made Me Lose My Blues. Now, while the album didn't set the charts on fire, what it did do was it announced the arrival of a major talent. Now, the following year, 1971, Paul releases his second and his last studio album called Jackknife Gypsy. Some of the musicians who appeared on the album included Bernie Leadon, who would later play guitar in the Eagles, Clarence White, who would later play guitar with the Byrds, string player David Grisman, Russ Kunkel, one of the great session drummers of all time. So the album had some fine music on there, but it was the songs of this wonderful writer that really made a huge impression on me, enough for me to want to share his music with you today. There was a song called A Prayer Song that I'd just like to highlight and play for you in just a moment. And it's a song with an environmental theme. And just let me quote some of the words for you. Rain, keep on falling, cool my brow and wash my body. I'd be alone without the rain. Wind, keep on blowing, blow the waves upon the ocean. I need the waves upon the sea. I'd be alone without the wind. Just magnificent words. After the release of these two albums, Paul just seemed to disappear completely from the music scene. He may have performed some live concerts here and there, but the last that was heard of him was that he was working in a bakery for some time, and then long before his death in 2022, at the age of 84, he was working for a parks department as a gardener. Thank you so much today for allowing me to share the music of this great artist, Paul Siebel, with me.
Rain, keep on falling, cool my brow and wash my body. Please don't leave me all alone. I'd be alone without the rain. So all alone without you, rain. Wind, keep on blowing, blow the waves upon the ocean. I need the Come and sing your song with me. I really need to hear your song. I'm so alone without your song. Don't you dare to die on me. I'm so alone without a tree.